Hello mga math-aaral! Welcome to my Taglish step-by-step math video tutorials. In this video, I am going to discuss simple annuity. We are going to compute future value of a simple annuity, compute present value of a simple annuity, and compute periodic payment of a simple annuity. Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe sa channel na to, just click the subscribe button for more general mathematics video tutorials. Let's solve the formulas for maturity or future value and the present value of simple annuity. So for future value, we have F equals R times the quantity 1 plus j raised to n minus 1 over j. And for present value, we have P equals R times the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n over j, where F now is the future value or maturity value. R is the periodic payment. P is the present value. R or I raised to M is the annual rate of interest. And T is the time per year. N is the total number of conversion periods. To find the value of N, just multiply M and T. And for J, we have periodic rate. And to find the value of J, just divide the value of R and M. M is the conversion period. The number of times in a year the interest will be compounded. So the following are the common conversion periods in a year. We have annually. M is equal to 1. If it is semi-annually, our M is equal to 2. Quarterly, M is equal to 4. And for monthly, our M is equal to 12. The formulas for periodic payment or R of simple annuity are the following. So for periodic payment formula, if present value is given, we have R equals P over the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus j raised to negative n over j. And for periodic payment formula, if future value is given, we have R equals F over the quantity 1 plus j raised to n minus 1 over j. Now, let's have example number 1. Find the future value and the present value of this simple annuity given the following. Periodic payment is 1,000 pesos. Rate is 5%. Mode of payment is quarterly. And the term is 2 years. So we are going to find the present value and future value using these formulas. So what are the given in the problem? We have periodic payment or R is 1,000 pesos. Our rate is 5%. 5% must be written into decimal. So just move the decimal point twice to the left. So we have now 0.05. And the mode of payment or our M is quarterly. So our M now is equal to 4. And the time or term is 2 years. In the formula, we have J and N. So we need to find first the value of our J and N. So to find the value of J, just divide the rate over the conversion period, which is M. So our rate is 0.05 and divided by our M is 4. So dividing this, we will get 0.0125. And for the value of N, just multiply M and T. So our M now is 4 times our T is 2. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So we can now find the future value using this formula. So just substitute all the given in the formula. So future value is equal to R. Our R is 1,000 times the quantity 1 plus our J is 0.0125 raised to our N, which is 8, minus 1 over our J is 0.0125. So simplifying this using our scientific calculator, we will get 8.3589. So multiplying now 1,000 and 8.3589, we will get 8,358.9. Thus, the future value of simple annuity is 8,358.9 pesos. And for the present value, we will use this formula. Again, just substitute all the given in the formula. So present value now is equal to R, which is 1,000, times the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus our J is 0.0125 raised to negative N, which is 8. So we have negative 8 over our J is 0.0125. So simplifying this using our scientific calculator, we will get 7.5681, and multiplying 7.5681 to 1,000, we will get 7,568.1. Thus, the present value of the simple annuity is 7,568.1 pesos. Example number 2. In order to save for her high school graduation, Marie decided to save 200 pesos at the end of each month. If the bank pays 0.25% compounded monthly, how much will her money be at the end of 6 years? So what is being asked in the problem is how much money at the end of 6 years. So it is the future value. And to find for the future value, we are going to use this formula. So what are the given in the problem? We have 200 pesos, which is our periodic payment or R. 0.25% is our R or I raised to M. And 0.25% must be written into decimal. So just move the decimal place twice to the left. So from this point, we have 1, 2. So we have 0.0025. Since it is compounded monthly, our M is 12. And our time or term is 6 years. So in the formula, we have J and N. So we need to find first the value of J and N. So to find the value of J, just divide the rate over M. Our rate is 0.0025 divided by our M is 12. So dividing these two, we will get 0.000283. And to find for N, just multiply M and T. So the value of M is 12 times the value of T is 6. 12 times 6 is equal to 72. So we can now find for the future value using this formula. So future value is equal to our R is 200 times the quantity 1 plus our J is 0.0025 over 12 raised to our N, which is 72, minus 1 over our J is 0.0025 over 12. Simplifying this using our scientific calculator, we will get 72.535097870066. And multiplying these two, we will get 14,507.02. Thus, at the end of 6 years, Marie's money will be 14,507.02 pesos. Example number 3. Mrs. Lim paid 200,000 pesos as down payment for a car. The remaining amount is to be settled by paying 6,200 pesos at the end of each month for 5 years. If interest is 10.5% compounded monthly, what is the cash price of her car? So what is being asked in the problem is the cash price of the car. So what is cash price or cash value? The cash value or cash price of a purchase is equal to the down payment, if there is any, plus the present value of the installment payments. So we need first to find the present value using the formula. So what are the given in the problem? We have here 16,200 pesos. Since it is the money paid for each month, it is our periodic payment. And we have here 5 years. So 5 years is our time. And the rate is 10.5%. And 10.5% must be written into decimals. To write this into decimal, just move the decimal point twice to the left. So we have 0.105. And since it is compounded monthly, our M now is equal to 12. In the formula, we need the value of J and N. So to find the value of J, just divide the rate over M. Our rate now is 0.105 over our M is 12. So dividing this, we will get 0.00875. And the value of N is just multiply M and T. So multiplying now, our M is 12 and our T is 5. It is equal to 60. So let's find the present value using this formula. So just substitute all the given in the formula. So present value is equal to, our R is 16,200 times the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus our J, which is 0.00875. Raised to negative N, our N is 60. So it is negative 60. Over our J is 0.00875. So simplifying this using our scientific calculator, we will get 46.5248271559. Then multiplying it to 16,200, we will get 753,702.20. So to find out for the cash value or cash price, it is equal to down payment plus the present value. So the down payment of Mrs. Lim is 200,000 pesos plus our present value, which is 753,702.20. Adding these two, we will get 953,702.20. Thus, the cash price of the car is 953,702.20 pesos. Example number 4. Grace borrowed 150,000 pesos payable in 2 years. To repay the loan, she must pay an amount every month with an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. How much should she pay every month? So what is being asked in the problem is how much should Grace pay every month? So we are going to find for the periodic payment or R. So to find the periodic payment, we are going to use this formula. So what are the given in the problem? We have 150,000 pesos. Since 150,000 pesos is a borrowed money, it is our principal or present value. Then we have 2 years. 2 years is our time. Then the rate is 6%. And 6% must be written into decimal. So, 0.06. And since it is compounded monthly, our M is 12. So, in the formula, we have here J and N. So, we need to find first the value of J and N. So, to find the value of J, just divide the rate and M. Our rate now is 0.06 divided by our M, which is 12. So 0.06 divided by 12 is equal to 0.005. And for the value of N, just multiply M and T. M now is 12 times our T is 2. 12 times 2 is equal to 24. So we can now find for the value of our R or periodic payment using this formula. Just substitute all the given in the formula. So R now is equal to, our P is 150,000 divided by the quantity 1 minus the quantity 1 plus our J is 0.005 raised to negative 24 over our J is 0.005. So simplifying this or solving for this using our calculator, we will get 6,648.09. Thus, Grace periodic payment or monthly payment is 6,648.09 pesos. And for the last example, we have Mr. Santos would like to save 500,000 for his son's college education. How much should he deposit in a savings account every 6 months for 12 years? If interest is at 1% semi-annually. So what is being asked in the problem is how much should Mr. Santos deposit in his savings account every 6 months. So we are going to find for the periodic payment or R. So to find for the periodic payment or R, we are going to use this formula. And what are the given in the problem? We have here 500,000 pesos. And 500,000 pesos is the money that Mr. Santos would like to save. So it is the future value. And we have here 1% rate and 1% must be written into decimal. So we have 0.01. And since it is semi-annually, our M is equal to 2. And 12 years is our time or term. In the formula, we need the value of J and N. So to find the value of J, just divide the rate over our M. Our rate now is 0.01 over our M is 2. 0.01 divided by 2 is equal to 0.005. And to find for N, just multiply M and T. So our M now is 2 times our T, which is 12. So 2 times 12 is equal to 24. So let's find out the periodic payment or R by using this formula. So just substitute all the given in the formula. So R now is equal to, our F is 500,000 over the quantity 1 plus 0.05 raised to our N, which is 24, minus 1 over our J is 0.005. Solving for this using our scientific calculator, we will get 19,660.31. Thus, Mr. Santos' periodic payment or payment every 6 months is 19,660.31 pesos. Thank you for watching Math Aaral. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the YouTube channel. Thank you. Until next time, God bless.